amazing. So that's 3 or 4 fun. We got real heart coherence to play with, FlameinMind to play with, vibrators to play with, plasma fire to play with, at least 4 fun toys to play with Patrick.
And also I Thrive.
Oh, and also I Thrive, the heart rate variable. So you've got 5 fun toys to play with Patrick. Really, and to get some time on them to really have the feeling and get the feedback. For example, have you learned how to control your breath and watch your heart follow your breath? It's a beautiful experience with I Thrive. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, Roger. So, with this app, we are taking 2 EKG of two different persons, and you see here are the raw data of the 2 EKG. This beautiful couple is here trying to play with our app, and what we will measure is 2 different things. The first one is the coherence of each of the persons, and the coherence will be showed by the size of the biggest peak of the analysis of the raw data of the EKG spectrum. And what we are looking for, you see there are 2 bullets. The blue one is Timothy, and the red one is, oh my God.
Elvin.
Elvin, yes, Elvin. And what we are looking for is when they're connected to each other, what will happen is that the 2 peaks will come close to each other. There are a couple, maybe I can just remove the biggest part of the screen and leave only the bullets. And you see, well, they are quite close. And a few minutes ago, they were more on the right part of the spectrum. So a little bit stress, a little bit too much in their head. And the more you will go to your heart, inside of you, and to empathy, the more the bullets will go to the left. And when you're completely in your heart, it will be at around 0.6. And so you see now, you maybe try to connect to each other, to think a little bit about your other part of yourself as you're a couple, and see what will happen. Oh, okay, you see immediately the 2 bullets superpose on the screen. Again, thinking a little bit about their head, they're more on the left part. Well, it's not easy because you're just thinking, okay, again, close to each other. Coming. And yeah, we can also show, okay, let's do like this. Okay, and we'll see what's happening. Okay, you see the 2 hearts up? Look. When you're really close to each other, the 2 hearts jumped in the air, and it's nice. Really nice. Up. Look into your eyes. Going your way. No, you're moving. You're moving. Okay. With this kind of wrist sensor, you really don't have to move. You have to stay completely still. Right? You see, Alvin? Yeah, you move a lot, so your EKG is going up and down and not on a perfect line now. Now it's better. Okay, and you see, yeah, you're close to each other, really close to each other. There are 2 hearts. The left one is, okay, well, that's it. You did it. Again. Okay, beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. And your right hand. Up. So we will make a small experiment today with Paul and Angel. They don't know each other, and we will make some kind of empathy experiment with two people. And we have this beautiful device which is taking both HRV, EKG, and what we will compare is the two analyses of the two EKG, and the analysis we are doing will show the some peaks, and these peaks, well, what we are looking for is that these peaks can come together, because when they're in empathy, normally the peaks come close together. And so, okay. So this is Paul, and this is Angel, which is moving a little bit. We have to stay right. It should be. It seems better now. Yeah, and you see, well, yeah. Paul in blue, Angel is okay. They're coming close to each other. Angel is in red. We can. Well, maybe we can just display the two bullets. Yes. Okay. Up. Okay. So try to try some communication. Look at yourself. Maybe talk a little bit. Exchange where do you come from. Things like that.
You want to guess where I come from?
America? No?
Well, Canada.
Oh, Canada. So you're British as well. Yeah.
Okay. So you see that at the beginning, Paul was more in his head. And now he's going to empathy. And they're coming closer to each other. When Angel doesn't move, okay, you see? They're coming close to each other.
Okay.
Because they make some communication, they have exchanged things about the other.
Mm-hmm.
And so empathy is coming. And so it's nice because you're going to the left part of the screen. So the left part of the, and the more you will go to this frequency here, the more you will be in empathy. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's the red one is going far away because Angel is moving. So don't move too much your arms, please, please. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, now. Wait a little bit at the sign of. Yeah, they're really close to up. Okay, again. Now. Just because you're talking, exchanging things about their life, looking to each other. Okay, they're quite close. You've seen it?
Yes.
Okay. What's your feeling about this? To see what's happening inside of you, the communication between two persons.
Well, we hit on a subject which was, and we both knew something about, and we chatted about that, and I think that probably, if I'd talked incessantly about cricket, I think, should we just try that? Try talking about something that we don't know about. Would that be interesting?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But please don't move your hand. Try to stay still.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's talk. Whoa.
So, Italy and Canada, you don't play cricket?
Italy and Canada.
You don't know anything about cricket?
No.
No. You don't follow English cricket at all?
No.
You don't get excited when they play?
Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
You see,
Still
when you talk about something that you really one of your passion, and you share it.
Yes.
The other one, like a mirror, can feel it.
Ah.
And when you feel the same thing,
So you-
your two hearts are connected. That's what we are measuring.
Ah. Yeah. So
Okay?
So if Angel talks to me about something which I'm unlikely to.
Do you play piano?
No. When I was very young, my parents thought it would be a good idea, but I'm not musical at all.
So they make you go to lessons or?
Well, I had a few lessons, and then I think it's a great way for everybody who wants to die.
Yeah.
You play.
I play, yeah. I used to teach.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, come on. Again. And they're going to the left part. So the more you go to empathy, the more you will go to the left part of the screen. And it's
I'm darting all over the place.
you?
But me, yeah. The red.
Yeah, the red. Yeah.
Is that me, the red?
You're the red one, and
Yeah.
Paul is the blue one.
And sometimes go far right, sometimes go
Yes, because you're moving, and yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oops. Okay. So don't move. Okay. Screen change. Okay. Done? Done. Okay. Now, beautiful couple, now done. An angel, and we will measure, wow, they're, look at this. It's marvelous. 0.6, beautiful peaks for both of them, and really close. Wow, marvelous. Look at this. Nothing to say. Really beautiful. And exactly at real empathy between them.
What happens if I kiss him?
Well, let's have a look at the heart and see what's happened. Okay. Whole time ago. If you move too much, you're losing. It's coming back. The heart rate is coming back. Okay, again, and again. Marvelous. Really marvelous. It seems that you should be compatible.
37 years. You can get married now.
Yeah, I think it's not the case, yes.
Dating for 37 years,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
get married now. Well, actually, we dated for 4 years before that, so over 40 years together.
Okay,
2 daughters.
thank you very much. Beautiful experience. Thank you.
Tai Chi connection.
Tai Chi connection.
We have to be really
Yeah.
aerodynamic.
Ok. Oui, ben on va. Voilà. So remember me your names.
Oh, John.
John?
Yeah.
John?
John.
Okay. Et
Beatrix.
Beatrix. Trix?
Tritz.
Tritz?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was Beatrice. But Trix.
Well, I've been calling
Okay. Okay, so John
Yes.
and Beatrix. Okay. Okay, when you... Yes, let's try. On va voir. Okay, so this is John. So please, Beatrice, stay still, don't move, but relax. Don't.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So you just have to relax your arms. Don't be too stressed and
Yes.
do like this. Okay. Okay. So John and Beatrix are making the empathy training, and what we. Beatrice is moving a little bit. Yeah. So what we maybe could up. Okay, let's take this. Okay, so they're quite wondering what's happening. So they're on the right part of the scale. The blue bullet. Coming close to each other. The blue bullet is John, and the right one is Beatrix. And well, now try a little bit to look to the other in the eyes and exchange some of your passion. Okay, just say, well, my passion is to play and to go swimming or to play music or anything. But just share something, it's touching you, one of your passion, okay?
My passion is music and dance.
I think that's something you can share.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, exchange, talk. Yeah.
I like the connection between the dancer and the music. Can express your emotions.
Don't move. Okay, a little bit more, or maybe Beatrix can also say something. So there is a lady and a man. So the lady, she's more going to empathy, and the man more going to be in his head. So here, yeah. So John is a little bit wondering what's happening here, and so he stay mostly. It seems that you can relax and let everything goes, and when you're wondering what will happen, and so you stay much more in the right part of the scale. And Beatrix, when she's talking, she's going more and more. When she's sharing things, she's going more and more to the left, this is the most empathic state here at point 6. Okay, thank you. So now with the empathy trainer, we will make some kind of experiment. So we will try to, maybe you can explain a little bit more about your drawing and and then I'll explain what we'll test, okay?
Super. My name's Sandy Humby, and I've created a way of working with the heart through my rose images, and I have 52 rose images which all have a different message, and it's called Rose Alchemy. And the experiment is to see if Beatrix has a change in her heart rate through the frequency of the roses. Now this is just one of the roses that I showed Beatrix, and she has chosen this one. And it would be really interesting to see whether from her resting heart rate, whether there is a shift when she connects with the energy of this particular rose, which she has seen through her and chosen to be her eyes and her heart.
Okay, so let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, and we will see what will happen.
So do you need to see what
It's
she
okay, it's
measures?
okay. The app is running, and we will.
So if you look at the rose and connect, and then place her to your heart, and we can see.
Okay. So at the beginning of the experiment, Beatrice was about between 0.8 and 0.9, and now she's going much, much to the left part of the. Again. When I okay, when I'm talking, she's going into his head again. But try to to breathe slowly and go to the to make the connection with the flower again. Okay, coherence is increasing. No, she's already a lot of empathy. She has already a lot of empathy inside, and she just practiced before. So, when it
Can we
something,
change,
some
can we change it to the
yes,
silk?
yes, sure.
Because this is a slightly different energy.
Okay. And please, now stay still with your arms. No,
I understand what's happening.
tell me.
The rose that she's chosen is a rose that sits on the liver, and the liver is the gatekeeper of grief. So what's happening is the rose is activating,
Yeah.
and it's actually
Disturbing her.
disturbing the
yeah,
energy.
it seems so. Yes.
Can I change this to another rose that is with,
Yes.
a
Yes,
very
sure.
hot rose?
Yeah.
This is, it was interesting for you to choose, but this is to do with your story because there's some things that still have to be processed through.
Okay.
So, if you just come back into centre and still your natural state. If you'd like to take this rose and just place her to your heart.
Yes, it's strange because she's going more to the head
Yes.
thinking than to
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know.
Maybe
what
it's
we would do.
because the energy of the flower is strong and disturbing, and say, what is this for me?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
most of the case, when you're disturbed like that, it means that's something that you
Yeah.
react to.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Okay.
the rose that says, "I am compassion." So she, she is a very soft rose, and there was more of the coming to the empathy side, but there was a lot of movement, But then the rose is pentagram, so there's a lot of movement on the golden year span.
Maybe don't move. Look at the rose and try to make the. No, don't take it. Don't take it. Just leave it like that. Take your hand like it, and take a look on the rose and try to see what's happening. Okay. No, again, the same reaction.
Yeah.
At the beginning, a shift to the emotional part, and then no, I don't want it, and go back to the head again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's
No,
resting,
I mean,
yes.
It was, I had an open view as to whether this would prove the heart coherence with these pieces.
Yes.
So
There is some kind of reaction, but maybe we could need more time. Alors, tu le mets, c'est que ça se met dans ce sens-là. Il faut écarter tes cheveux pour ne pas qu'il y ait des cheveux entre le capteur qui est ici et le... Voilà. Vas-y, tu peux le... Ouais.
Derrière l'oreille?
Derrière l'oreille, oui. Et puis on va mettre un peu, parce que chaque tête est différente, on va voir. Voilà. Desserrer un peu. Ok. Non, c'est l'inverse que je dois faire. Okay, so this is the FlameinMind app, and we are making a test with Beatrix here, and we will ask her to go deep inside herself, relax, and try to make a few alpha, and we will see this is the spectrum of the left and right brain, and we will look at in green. This is the alpha part, theta part, and we will have a look. Well, now she's with eyes open, so there is a much noise, but we will ask her to close her eyes, and we will see if we can get beautiful peaks and beautiful ratio of alpha. Okay, let's do it now. Close your eyes, try to relax, take a deep breath, and let the thing go, and we'll see what will happen. But keep your eyes closed. You see some alpha peaks are coming, but they are quite small. Take a deep breath and try to, maybe I can, okay, it's coming. Oh, wow, beautiful. It's coming. Continue, relax. Okay, that's it. Okay. Can I guide you for your breath? Okay. Out. In. Slowly, eh? Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Slowly and deeply. Eh? Out. In. Out. In. Out. So what I've done is to help you to breathe on your sacro-cranial wave. So when asking you to breathe in and to breathe out, it was in relation to your sacro-cranial wave. And when you do this, you go deeply in connection to yourself and you get more alpha. Now that I just talked to you, you're losing out. It's coming back. It's helped you to relax. So the more you will be connected to your own rhythm inside your body, the more you will be relaxed. And so that's also what you're using in the other app, which is iDrive, which is helping you to get this feeling back again of breathing on your own internal rhythm. Okay, thank you. What did you feel? What changed? Did you feel something changing when I asked you to follow my indication about breathing? What was happening inside?
Yes, more relaxation.
More relaxed. Because you're connected to your own internal rhythm.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And at this time, at the beginning, you were making a little bit alpha, sometimes coming, sometimes you're losing it. And when you begin to breathe, you're more alpha and more big size of the peak in alpha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roger. We have to put a little bit of water to increase okay, so you have to put
This
like this around the ears and this part on the front. Okay, so with FlameinMind technology now we are making a session with George. We will show us the way we will measure the way he is relaxing and he will try to make some alpha. So the green part is alpha, and we are looking for beautiful peaks coming in this part of the screen. In white is the back brain, and in the black lines are the front brain. It's also, the more you will be relaxed, also you will have a big difference between the back brain and the front brain. Normally the front brain should slow down and the back brain should increase. Okay. We will wait a little bit. I don't talk anymore. Try to relax. Oh, some peaks are coming. Is it okay for you if I guide you in a slow breathing rate session? Yes? Okay. When I will say in and out, try to slowly take a very slow, deep breath in and out, okay? I will guide you. So let's try to do it out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Okay. Okay, thank you. Well, I will stop here. What do you feel during the session? Do you feel a difference between and after I ask you to, and I induce a small breath?
I was behind, I was slower with my breath than you
Yes.
talked.
And you follow me or not?
Not really, I could, because I was slower than you
Okay.
in the beginning, but then I've been opposite, and then I waited until you came again.
Okay. At the end, you were, well, there are not a lot of alpha, small peaks, but at the end you had also some theta peaks.
Theta.
Yeah, theta, lower than alpha, but not very big peaks, but some peaks were coming at a different time. Okay. Thank you.
One can see.
Okay. Tell me your name again. Pam.
Yes, P-A-M.
P-M, like Pamela. That's it. Okay, Pam. Okay, now I remember, yes. Okay, so just try to relax, to make the connection to yourself, and so with slow breath, deep breath, and you will see what will happen. I will make a recording. Okay. Okay, thank you. We cannot do it for 1 hour, but thank you very much. I will play you back the record. Yet marvelous, beautiful. You will see beautiful alpha. Yeah, really beautiful alpha. Yeah, I will play it back. Just a second. Yes, immediately. It's amazing. Well, this first part is okay. Let's see. Just to explain a little bit, the white peaks, left brain, right brain. So the best response is when you have a beautiful symmetry with a peak like this. So alpha is here in green. Theta is here in yellow, but you did the main alpha peak main peaks that you have done, the beautiful peak, were in alpha. And so what we are also looking is the ratio between the front brain, which is in black, and the back brain, which is in white. And the more you will go in deep meditating state, the more you will forget the front part of your brain and go to the ancestor part, which is the back part. So let's continue, and you will see. Well, I speeded up a little bit the display, but you will see you're making quite a lot of and beautiful alpha peak. You see, all the time. Yeah. Well, this is due probably to movement of your face but. At the end at the beginning of the recording, you have almost front and back, and the more you will go in good relaxation, you will see the white part, which is the back part of the brain, will increase regarding to the black lines. Wow. You see, so but yeah, you did it, and you stay for long. It was you didn't.
Did I get down into theta as well?
A few times. Some data are coming, yes. Okay. Yeah. When you see a yellow line here, yeah, it's one just come. Sometimes, so you touch it sometimes. Okay, but in alpha, it's marvelous. Huh? It's beautiful.
Oh, that's really wonderful. Gosh,
yeah.
Way better than I expected. Yeah, there was a flash of yellow there. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there is something coming. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Here it's the end. It's when you open your eyes. Oh, and then yes.
Sometimes I stop moving.
But you see at the end of the recording when maybe I can go back just a few seconds. No, this is not. Let's see.
So that isn't relevant. The yellow line.
No. At this part, no. It's the end of the recording. I'm trying to going back a little bit. No. Okay. This was the normal recording. We are going back a little bit. Okay, you see. But most of the time you had such as beautiful and much bigger than this during the whole session. Just see it. Thank you.
Thank you. If I got a good night's sleep.
Yeah. It's a gift. When you can make so easily alpha, it's really a gift. Like Dan explained, you don't need to drink wine anymore, so you can.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you too.
That's a gift for me to understand this.
Okay,
and see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the app iDrive, which is measuring coherence of the heart and also the way the coherence in your breath when you're making a deep breath relaxation and a deep and slow breath practice. And so this is done with a small sensor which is catching the light coming through the finger. So well, unfortunately, here on the top in red, this is the HRV, which is measuring, and here are the different pulses you just show the pulses before. Okay, so let's try to relax. Don't move too much your finger. It's okay, and try to go back to yourself and take deep breath, slow breath, and we will see what will happen. Okay. So you can see here all the pulses, the small vertical lines, and as you can see there is a wave above and under the pulses. And this wave is the variation of pressure which is inside the blood vessel. And the more you will increase the variation of pressure, which is enlarged here, this is the blue line, the blue wave, the more you will increase it, and you can see it also in HRV, we get beautiful movement. The better will be the coherence. So we will make a recording of a few minutes. Try to continue. It's okay. It's nice. It's coming. And also, the more you will be centered, the more you will be connected to yourself, the more you will have a phase connection between HRV and the pressure wave. So HRV is in blue here, the wave of HRV is in blue, and the pressure wave is in yellow. And you see it now? The more she's connected to herself, the more she is breathing and making the connection to the slow rhythm inside the body, the more we have this correspondence in the phase between the electrical part of the heart and the pressure part, the liquid part. So this is called the phase factor that Dan is explaining. Just continue for about 1 minute. You see the wave on the wave, so all the small vertical lines are pulses, blood pulses. We are measuring the distance between two pulses and we get the time, and we convert this time between two pulses to heart rate. And then you see there is a wave on the wave which is appearing, and then this wave on the wave we can make an analysis and draw it back as a sine wave here above. Fortunately we don't see very well the HRV, but there are beautiful sine wave also in HRV. And you see with this deep breath, this is the HRV, which is going up and down with this slow breath. Now we are at 80 and then going down. Again up. Okay, we can just stop. Thank you very much. Yes, I will try to play it back. Okay. You can remove the sensor if you want. Oh, yes, unfortunately, yeah. So you can see that most of the practice, she was around 8 cycles per minute, which is a little bit high, because sacro-cranial wave, it's about, well, let's say 5 to 7, but it can be 8 also. So, and we have a perfect fit between the peak regarding HRV, so the electrical part, and the peak of the PPG, which is the pressure wave. So you see the peak is a little bit high, but it could be okay. And what's important is to have the correspondence between the two peaks. It means that inside of your body there is a coherent state between the electrical part of your heart and the pressure part of your blood. When you're stressed, there is a shift between there is not a beautiful fitting. We'll try to see normally. Wait, oh, come on. Okay, maybe we can see. No, it's the same thing. It's not. Okay, normally you should see here. So it's from the first part. You see, when there is a beautiful correspondence, there is green display. When there is less correspondence, there is red display. And you see from the first part, it's much better than the latest part. When you are more, you are less correspondence between the two waves. But in average, that's what I show in the previous display. You see, you have certainly a good correspondence between the two peaks are exactly on the same rhythm. Sometimes you have a peak at one rhythm, so the electrical part of the heart is making some rhythm and the pressure another one. But here they are doing the same thing. Okay, and so you see also, this is the indicator here. This part in light blue corresponds to the part of the spectrum which we are interested to. The bigger will be this part of the spectrum regarding to the other part, the more you will be connected to this internal, this famous 0.1 Hertz peak. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you, Roger. Okay, so we are now using a new of our application, which is now an update of FlameinMind Sound and FlameinMind apps. And remember, in this apps there is a sound generator, and while using this sound generator we can use also the beautiful cascade of frequencies that Dan has defined, and inside this matrix, let's say, of all these Dan frequencies, we can also now select specific frequencies which can enter in resonance with different parts of the body. And that's what we will do now. Is you know, there are different ways to send wave to the body. You can use plasma, you can use, and this app can also now drive therapy or small plasma balls, but it's also possible now to use vibrating devices. And this is the experience you will do now. We will send different vibrating frequency to the body, and we would like to have your feelings about it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So I will make the connection to the... Okay. So there are two, okay. Right, I will see how it's big. Okay, you can. It's better to put them on bones.
So on the sacrum?
Yeah, you can put it on the sacrum, and you can put it also on muscles and on.
Maybe
Yeah.
one in the front and one in the back?
Yeah. Okay. And this is a frequency which is working on the lower part of the body. Want me to change? To have something to say?
Yeah. Can you turn it a bit on, more,
Yes.
higher, increase?
Yeah, sure.
Because I wanted to feel it in the trochanters here,
Okay.
on the sides.
For bones, you have to make a little lower level.
For
The
most-
more you're going to move tissue, you have to increase a little bit the sound, so it's so it's okay.
On the sacrum, it was really powerful, so that's why I moved them to the pelvic area. But here, the trochanter is pretty deep. I couldn't really. But yeah, this is too powerful. Can you make it like down?
Down,
lower?
yes. Should we try another part of the body?
Yeah.
Or- yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Which part?
Scapulas? Do you have scapulas? The shoulders?
Shoulders, okay. Knee tights. Yes, this should work. It's a little bit, yeah.
Wow.
Ah, yes. Can reduce a little bit the sound. What you can do also is the sound, if the frequency is disturbing for the ears, you can put some
earplugs.
yes, and or also you could put it on the spine, and normally your body will send the frequency up. Yeah, if you put on the spine, if you can use one or both. If you're using both, you put one on the spine and the other one, yes, in front, yes, and it should go up also.
That's traveling fast. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe can you
Yeah,
share a little bit the experience?
Yes. I am working with my physical body since now almost 10 years, maybe more. And I am, we call it Bones for Life. I am a Bones for Life practitioner, which is a part of Feldenkrais. And in Feldenkrais, movement is life, and life is movement. And dynamic movement is what brings oxygen into the bones. So when we lose the ability to move, and unfortunately that can happen to a lot of people because of some life events.
Yeah, the trauma may fix part of the body.
Yes, so it's like bringing tiny movements into their life so that the brain can send signals to those parts that, okay, in this part oxygen is needed so that the blood can carry the oxygen to those parts so that the bones can still maintain their strength. And this is perfect for that because the vibration, in order to create that vibration, we create tiny little rhythms using our own body weight, maybe sometimes pushing the wall, maybe sometimes lying on the ground and pushing ourselves up on the floor by tiny little rhythms. And this is what you have created, is just doing it on its own. And so it was just on the spot, in the moment, very, I was feeling it all around my pelvic area. And it created this instant alignment. I mean, we call it the chain system. The vertebrae are like a chain, so they have to move dynamically, which is called a family system. So they work holistically. So when you put it on the sacrum, it just pushed. gave the perfect trigger,
Yeah.
which really traveled instantly. That's why I said, wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you
perfect,
feel
thank you.
a difference between the two frequencies, the frequency.
Of course.
Of course.
I mean, I could
So you see
hear
that
it, and
even
I could also sense
even
it.
at the same place,
Uh-huh.
there is a different frequency and have different impact on different
Yes.
part of the body.
Most probably what you have created has different wavelengths. I mean, one was
different
longer
frequencies.
and one was shorter.
Yeah.
So one was stronger, I guess, per...
Well, there is there is a map of frequency inside the body, going for a lower frequency on the lower part of the body, and it's easy to understand because when you want to create a bell with a very low sound, low frequency sound, it will be an heavy and big bell, and a high frequency, a tiny, very small bell with very thin. And that's what happens in the body. The lower part, you have big muscles, big bones, and when you go up, you have very thin bone. So there is a map inside the body. And so what I have done is to use a Dan cascade of golden frequency, which are fundamental cascade, and then inserted them with specific ratio, music ratio, frequency of the different part of the body. And like that, we can use the beautiful power of Dan cascade of golden ratio, which is really important for living, but in resonance also with different part of the body, and that's what you feel.
Can we also listen to the music of our own physical bodies through the app?
Yes. It's also possible to use headset or even bone conductor headset.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.